This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Got it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams. Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. On the move now. And he just throws it away. Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down. Incompletion and sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, another incompletion. Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. I'm curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down, they're going to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Hand off to the single back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On first down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. Hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Third down, out of the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. Fourth down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the wideout goes in motion. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the back gets the football. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. QB keeper all the way. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but first down.
By the receiver. No gain on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
A 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or they try to go through the air again?
The Commodores will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Defense is coming after him. He's got the first down and more. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Michigan.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And they hand it off to the back. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Kennedy. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
First down, looking to throw the football. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. Pass rush swarming him again. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. It right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. They don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Going to try to use his legs here.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback. And I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on 3rd down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Commodores begin a new series here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. It's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It is intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Ball handed off. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. They pick up the first on the yard. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Motion now from the tight end. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery rock.
Receivers are bunched together.
University 20.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he make it to the marker? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands, it's Jones. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Looks like he's going to run it. He's found some room at the 45. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And that pass falls incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Now we run a draw play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Points on the board. And that will tie the game here.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. He breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Kennedy. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And he takes it around the 20. Coverage team able to bring him down. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's York. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Commodores pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Jones. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
The Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Let's get pushed around.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. We're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. Touchdown, Commodores. The quarterback takes it in himself.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here, he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Now it's second down here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Direct snap to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Henderson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. from the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
The offense still looking to score a touchdown for the first time. Now it's 3rd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll run it. Handed off to the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. And the Commodores will have 1st and 10 here. Leaning on the run game here late. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Back's got it again. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Second down, they're going to throw it. The pass is intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the...